I'm Parker Ton, and this is my story.
My story begins at CHKD on October 27, 2003. My fraternal twin brother Trevor and I were born 3 months premature and couldn't breathe without a ventilator. Because I was very premature, I had to go into an incubator. Premature babies can't regulate their body temperature on their own, so the incubator kept me warm and hydrated. I spent 2 months in the incubator and 1 more month in the hospital. Modern technology saved my life. I am very grateful to the doctors and nurses at CHKD for helping me and my brother. I weighed just over 2 pounds when I was born. Look at how small I am compared to my dad's wedding ring. When I was healthy enough to be moved, my parents brought my brother and I home to our house in Virginia Beach. We have lived here my entire life so far, and I love it. After all, there is no place like home. My brother and I turned 1 year old, and our parents gave us each our own small birthday cake. I soon learned how to walk, as you can see in the following picture. When I turned 3, I began preschool at the Way of Church, and then after preschool ended, pre-K began, which was also at the Way of Church. Then the year after that, I decided to start playing Little League baseball, but I decided to stop about 2 years later. For 1st through 4th grade, I went to Bailick Pines School. Just after 4th grade ended, the school shut its doors forever. We were fortunate enough that we had already enrolled at Cape Henry for 5th grade, so we were fine. At Cape Henry, I had Mrs. Newport as my 5th grade homeroom teacher. She was a very nice and awesome teacher. I also had Mrs. Saul for math. Last fall, I began my 1st year of middle school, which was a relatively easy transition. Brett, Ethan, and I went to the cotillion together. They came over earlier that evening for dinner and photos. The cotillion was an interesting experience. We traveled to Canada the week between Christmas and New Year's to visit my grandparents in Montreal. From there we drove to Quebec City. There was a blizzard, but we went to see the sights. These are some of the cannons at Chateau Frontenac that defended the city from the British. For Easter break, we went to Universal Studios in Florida. We had a great time on the rides, especially the Men in Black ride. In April, I went on an Earth Science Geology field trip with my class. We rode on a bus and drove to Crabtree Falls. We hiked the mountain trail next to the falls, which was amazing. Next, we went to Wintergreen Resort, where we climbed rock walls, did zip lining, and heard stories by the campfire. We stayed in condos on the property. I had an excellent time on this trip. It was the best field trip ever. This has been the story of my life so far. I hope that you have enjoyed my iMovie and have a great summer.